Hello everybody, Vergosity here. How are we doing today? Thanks for stopping by. We are in our basement, our basement where we put in this little kelp farm last time. Nothing too fancy, nothing too big, but just to help us get some dried kelp blocks to help us fuel our furnace array that we've built. And then I started doing the ceiling, and I got the ceiling all done. Had to make quite a bit of gray concrete for it. Collect a bunch of squid, and make a bunch of concrete. And I've been trying to figure out what my next project was going to be, and finally it hit me. So up to now, we have been having to make the concrete manually. We take the concrete powder, we put it in our offhand, and then we come up to our little concrete converter 1.0 over here, and we get our pickaxe in our main hand, and we just kind of sit here and whack away like this and make the concrete. But this is not effective anymore for the amounts of concrete that I've started to go through. So what we're going to do is we're going to build up a concrete converter, basically a machine that we're going to be able to, let's go and take a nap. It's going to be a machine that we're going to put a concrete powder into, and then it's going to push it down and form a wall of concrete, and then we'll have a little blast chamber that is going to explode the concrete, so then we can collect the blocks nice and easily. This is going to be courtesy of Mumbo Jumbo. It's going to be his design. We're going to build it up right over in this field out here. We've got a nice space right about here. We're going to do it. I just had to grab some more dirt so we can fill in a couple of these holes. And yeah, it's going to be right here, and it'll stick up a little ways. I think it's pretty out of the way. That's the drowned farm right there. So I think this is a nice open area here we can do it in. So this will be a nice project that everybody is going to be able to use on the server, because everybody uses concrete, and I don't think anybody likes having to break concrete with their pickaxe. So let's get right into it, guys. All right, so we just put in the blast chamber down here. Just a very simple little platform. We got some obsidian here to stop any TNT from blowing that up, and then the water down here will prevent any of the other blocks from being blown up. And the platform we're going to stand on is right up there, and it'll form the concrete and push it down, and it'll get blown up, and all of the blocks will drop down into this water stream. And then once they get pushed into the water stream, you see them flow over there, and they head right down into this chest over here, and that is where we're going to collect all of our concrete. So we got to get up there and start building the actual machine. So here's the easy part of the machine. This is just the zero-tick piston generator, and basically this is just going to be responsible for, as we put down the white concrete powder, pushing it all along the line and sending it on its way. So what happens here is there's a redstone torch, and when we drop a block on there, this redstone line is going to fire up to this point here, and this top piston is going to fire. It's going to cause the bottom piston to fire through the quasi-connectivity, but it's only going to fire for a brief second, because it's only going to be there just as long as that block is there. So it's going to be almost instantaneous between that block being put there, this redstone line powering, this piston pushing it out of the way, and the redstone line depowering. So then what happens is it starts just going fast and fast and fast, so we can just actually just hold the button down and just watch the blocks fly. Just like that. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, it's going to all fall into there, and I'll turn into concrete. Well, that wasn't the exact end result we wanted. But yeah, that's the idea right there. It's just super quick, and that's how we get the concrete powder turned into concrete. So we got another little step done here. So we got the zero-tick generator to push the concrete powder across this way, and then it's going to make contact with this water, and that's going to turn it into concrete. And then the concrete is going to get pushed again, and then it's going to hit these series of pistons, and these series of pistons are going to start pushing it down towards where we're going to have the TNT blowing up. And once this set of pistons is full and hits its push limit, then the blocks will go on to the next one, and this one will start pushing it down, and so on and so forth, all the way down until we get to the TNT blowing it up, and then, yeah, then this one wouldn't be full again, so this one would start working again, and so on and so forth. So pretty interesting how it works. Alright guys, so here we have more progress. So we installed the mechanism that is going to tell these when to fire. So basically, this furnace has 58 items in it, meaning it's going to put out a certain signal strength. So when the concrete gets pushed along and gets to this spot right next to this comparator right here, it's going to allow that signal to flow through, but just get to this guy right here. Just get to this one. just long enough to get to that one so that it can then zero tick this set of pistons and push that concrete down. I hope that made sense. Let's actually see it really quick, because I think we can do it even if we just put like some stone or some dirt or anything in there, even this wood here. So there, we see it firing over there. There you go. Watch it. Right when I hit that, watch it tick in. Boom, push it right down. Boom, right down. Just like that. And then down underneath, you can see that is where the logs, or well, the concrete is going to eventually be, and then we'll drop the TNT from there. So we went ahead and installed the timer mechanism for the first stage of the TNT. Yep, so we're going to click this on right here, and we're going to have it fire around here. This up here is what we're going to connect the TNT duper to. It's going to be coming right off there. And then over here, we have a couple pistons. And what happens with this duper is the piston gets dropped, lands right here, and then eventually it will get dropped the rest of the way after it is slightly ready to go. Like, you don't want it to drop right away. We want it to explode in mid-air. So that's what we have going on right there. The TNT will drop. We'll hold there for a couple seconds until it's ready to explode, and then it'll drop and it'll explode in mid-air, and we'll catch all of those concrete blocks down under there. All right, I think it's all hooked up right. I'm gonna go into free cam here and just kind of look around to make sure I put everything in the right spot, because I've never put this together and not had to have it blown up, you know, a lot of times as I was doing it and trying to get it to work. But this looks like it's okay. The TNT is gonna shift back and forth right between there, and it's gonna dupe and drop right down. As long as it doesn't get caught on anything, I think we should be okay. This looks correct. Let's see, these timings over here are, oh, I better double check those, but I think that's right. That was on 0, that was on 4, in full, in 2, in full, in full, in full there. Okay, I think that, wish us luck here. This could go horribly, or this could go properly. So, let's see, where can I actually get a view of what's going on? Probably like right here. This is be far enough where I probably don't think I'm gonna die. So, oh god. Oh shit, the minecart's already off. Oh, I didn't put the wall on. Oh dear. Okay, well that's actually not the worst thing in the world, because the TNT didn't actually blow up, but I do need to get it out of there though, without exploding it now. Which, yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, that wasn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, let's give it a whirl again. Let's give it another whirl here. Let's just double check once again and see if we can identify anything we're missing this time, even though we didn't know we were missing something last time. Yep, we were definitely missing the wall last time, so... Okay, I mean... yeah. Yeah, that's... I thought it was right before, though. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Let's see what happens here. I want to be up there to look at it, though. I want to be up there to look at it. Alrighty, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I hear something. Oh, something good's happening. Let's see, let's free cam here, and oh, beautiful, it works! Wow, we didn't even explode it once this time. Very impressive. That's it right there. So yep, you can see the TNT just kind of falls and gets held right there for a few seconds and then gets dropped so it's exploded in midair, and it'll catch all that concrete that is on its way down. Beautiful, guys, very nice. That is it all together. Let's grab some concrete powder and put this thing to use. Wow. Alright, let's make sure everything is working 100% properly. We've got the water back in here. I'd taken that out before just so I could move around a little bit easier. And we added a dropper right here. Now, the idea behind this dropper is that every time I use a piece of concrete powder and send it along its way, the dropper is going to fire, and we've got it full of concrete powder also. So in essence, it should just always keep one more piece of concrete powder coming to us, so we should never run out. We should always just be able to stand here and just keep going and going. So if we put the concrete powder here, Yep, we get one out of there, and you can see it shuffles along, and then as it hits that spot right there, it actually turns into the concrete. Now let's keep going a little bit more, and we'll get to start seeing the concrete then start getting pushed down by these pistons there. Let's go over to this side. I think we can see it a little bit better. There you go. So it's getting put down by the pistons after it turns into the concrete. The only thing we got to do is turn on the TNT duper and pray that that's all still good. So let's see here. And that should pull away and drop, and beautiful. Okay, I think that is it. I think that's everything. Let's just run it for a little while and see if we're gonna get ourselves some concrete. Now I gotta go back over to the other side here, because otherwise I'm gonna lose these concrete powder that I'm spitting out of the dispenser. But right here, perfect, look at that. Our inventory stays exactly, hang on, I actually should probably turn this down. It's probably insanely loud. That's probably a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, you can see that the concrete powder in my inventory is just constantly staying right at 30 pieces of concrete, and this thing is just going and ripping through this. This is awesome. I could actually just probably walk away and let it go. But I'm going to sit here for now because I just want to make sure nothing's going to blow up. But this is so much faster. Uh-oh, appears every now and then we're going to get blocked up. I did have that issue in Bentocraft also. Things just kind of gets a little laggy sometimes. But look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome, guys. Very excited. Way easier to make concrete like this. Actually, let's do a little test. Let's see how long it takes me to do, let's say, like 5 stacks of concrete here versus 5 stacks of concrete the other way. All right, it's going to be 3 stacks of concrete we're going to do here. So let's put the rest of this back in our shulker box here. So 1, 2, oh, and there, 3 stacks of concrete. Let's see how long it takes to do this. Let's go. And we're done. And let's go over to our little hole in the wall manual pickaxe concrete machine and see how that does. Always got to make sure, remember to turn this off when we go away though. Turn it off. There we go. And just make sure nothing else explodes. Actually, let's check our bounty down here because all of this concrete should be coming right down into there. There we go. There we go. There's a pretty good start. There's a pretty good start on the concrete. I wonder if anything got outside. It doesn't look like it. It looks like everything collected right in the middle there. Perfect. So I think what we're going to do is also we're going to just put a little decoration around here. We're going to try to make it look like a little bit of like a construction site with maybe some like barriers and cones and some yellow and black wool to kind of say caution, blast chamber ahead. So yeah, let's head over into the house and do some manual concrete break and see what kind of time that takes us to do. So it was almost twice as fast. It was 40 seconds for 3 stacks in the concrete machine, and it was about a minute, and it was only about 2.5 stacks over here. So all in all, I gotta think that thing's almost twice as fast. That's pretty good. There we have it, guys, all done. Did just a little bit of decoration down at the bottom there. I didn't want to go too crazy because it's kind of a ways away, so this can definitely not be like a town building build here. This can definitely just be a nice industrial blast area out in the open here. And yep, super quick concrete, gonna help us get building a lot faster in the future. Very happy about this. And one of the last things I want to look at today, guys, is we've got some new neighbors in town here. Check it out. And this is Tizy Boy. This is his beautiful house. Yeah, this is him. Where is he? He's the astronaut over here. Hello, sir. And this is his beautiful house. Look at this thing. I think it looks amazing. Neat style. Very cool style. It's got 3 levels. I love this little walkway under here. That's really neat. And it's got like this, I don't even know if this is just like a crane. It's like a industrial castle, perhaps. Very pretty, dude. And then there's another one over here, and this kid, I think his name is Iwa. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce any of these people's names, but nope, it's not that. It's this little guy over here, and he built a pretty awesome trading hall. I want to show it off, but I don't want to do it right now because he's not around, and I'm don't really have permission. Want to make sure that's cool if I show it, but he's got an amazing trading hall down there. I think he's put together every single librarian, every single book for us, so nice job, buddy. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today. We got the concrete maker installed. That was pretty much all I had planned, and we actually accomplished our goal for the day. So yeah, guys, if you want to check this out in greater detail, find Mumbo Jumbo's video on YouTube where he talks about this. I don't know if he actually does a tutorial. I'm pretty sure I just found it through a world download and then kind of copied it over from that. So thanks, guys, for hanging out, checking out the concrete maker. If you guys enjoyed the episode, you want to see anything in the future, hit subscribe and click that bell. And you'll always know as soon as a new episode of Vergosity Gaming comes out. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.